Good morning, everyone. In this episode, I want to tell you a bit more about my experience with cognitive exercises and how it helped me, what improvements I felt, because cognitive exercises were a big game changer for me, and also combined with the interval training. And why am I diving into this topic in this podcast? It's because this week on Monday, I launched my new course and my first course, my 5-week cognitive exercise course. And in this course, I guide you through my 15 most effective exercises, which really helped me in my journey. And I just love to help people with these exercises because they changed a lot for me, and I really hope it will do the same for you. So, I started with my cognitive exercises 2 years after the accident. And it's a long time because in my first 2 years, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know cognitive exercises would be helpful. I was just lost, and my doctor never mentioned them. And for everyone who is listening to this podcast and don't know my story, let me share it with you very shortly. I had my accident in 2017, so it's almost 5 years ago. And I drove home from the station and on my scooter, and I bumped into another scooter. And yeah, I fell on the floor, but I never hit my head. So I didn't think about a concussion. My doctor never mentioned the word concussion in my first 2 years. So I just didn't know what to do. I felt something was wrong. I couldn't do many things. I couldn't work anymore. Even going to the supermarket was just not going well. I was just at home all the time, searching for something that could help. And it was just hard because I tried many things, but almost nothing seemed to work. And it's so frustrating. And I felt disappointed so many times. And then after 2 years, I did find a doctor, and he mentioned the word concussion. And this was the first time that a doctor mentioned the word concussion to me. And it's just I just can't believe it when I look back that no doctor ever mentioned to me that I had a concussion. But well, he mentioned it after 2 years, and he also mentioned everything about cognitive exercises and doing interval training. And I just thought, okay, why not trying it? Because I already tried a lot of things. I was just at home doing nothing. Nothing seemed to work. So yeah, why not giving this a try? So I went to his office. He explained to me how to do these exercises, and we just went through all the exercises during that appointment. And then I had to continue with them at home for like 10, 15 minutes a day. So I did this during the first week, and I remember I felt so disappointing after the first week because I hoped there was a miracle about me getting better, feeling improvements right away. But I didn't feel the improvements right away. And of course, I can't expect it after 2 years, right? But still, I was just disappointed again. So I had my next appointment, my second one, with him the week after my first week of doing these exercises at home. And I told him that I was disappointed. And he just laughed a little bit. And he said, but healing takes time. You can't expect to feel the improvements right away, right now. You just need to do them consistently, and then you will notice the improvements over time. So I needed to have some patience and just doing them again for weeks. And he sent me home. I started doing my exercises again, and I I think after a month I noticed the first improvements, and I was just it felt like a relief. I felt improvements, like I felt I could remember things more easily. I was able to do the exercise in a more challenging way. So I felt improvements. And the most important thing after the interval training, which is another course I'm working on, um, I felt like my fatigue just reduced. And this was so hopeful, and I felt so motivated finally again in my journey because I almost lost my hope and my motivation. Like nothing that seemed to work. So doing these exercises and feeling an improvement gave me just back my hope, my motivation, everything. And I was so motivated that I started to do all these exercises for like an hour a day because I wanted to rush my healing. I wanted to go back to the old me. And then I ended up feeling overwhelmed because I did just too much and I didn't listen to my body. I just pushed myself. And I had another appointment with him, and he told me, again, healing takes time. Try to do them just 10 to 15 minutes a day instead of rushing to all the exercises. Because with smaller steps, you will reach more. So I had to stop myself. I just started over again with 10 to 50 minutes a day. And after, I think 3 4 months, I felt more improvements. I just felt like my sleep improved, my headache is reduced, my mood was better. I could focus on tasks. I wasn't that stressed anymore, and I was able to control this fight flight mode, which was really a big improvement for me because out of nowhere I could just feel this distress and my the shortness of my breath and everything. It was just without any trigger, my body just could turn into this switch into this fight flight mode. And with doing the interval training with the breathing exercises in combination with my cognitive exercises, I was able to control it. And also this also means my anxiety was more able I was able to control it even more. And yeah, for me these were the most important improvements. And right now it's already 3 years ago I started with the cognitive exercises and the interval training. And in the beginning, I did them during a week, 5 times a week. But right now, I do them once, sometimes 2 times a week. Um, so I think the most important thing is to do them in the beginning a bit more, but in the end, it's more like once a week. And yeah, I think it's just so motivated when you feel these improvements. And that's why I just make this course, and I just hope it will help you as well. And yeah, you will feel the benefits of doing these exercises. But again, healing takes time. So I just want you to know that if you start this course, you won't be 100% healed after doing the exercises. But I think everyone who is in this concussion journey, no, it doesn't work like that. It's like a tool to move forward, to improve yourself, to just improve your brain health and being able to reduce your symptoms step by step. And I think it's a great tool to start with because it's easy to start with. You can do them from your home, from you can do them yourself. You don't need anyone because I made a lot of recordings. I made a video for each exercise. So you are able to do them all by yourself and you don't need another person to do these exercises with. And besides that, I decided to do only recorded sessions, so there are no live sessions. So you don't need to stress about showing up at a certain time. And also, when you purchase this course, you will have lifetime access, so you don't need to feel the rush through do all the exercises within 5 weeks because yeah, it can be stressful to deal with these concussion symptoms, and I don't want to give you any more stress. So just do them at your own pace. And if you feel like doing the exercises 3 times a week instead of 5 times a week, that's totally okay as well. It's the most important thing is to do them on a consistent basis. And then I believe you will feel some improvements. And I really hope you will feel them soon. And yeah, in case you need more information about this course, just click on the link in the description of this podcast. So you will find everything over there. And one more important thing, the price is $37 for this whole 5 week course. So I think that's maybe a reasonable price. I hope so. And yeah, please let me know in case you have any questions about this course, or about anything else. I'm always happy to help you where I can. So you can just send me an email or reach out on my Instagram, and I will help where I can. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it will give you some more motivation to start something new. And I'll talk to you soon.